Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie back here on Sofia's Football Talk. Hope that everybody is doing well on this. Um, is it Friday? Friday evening? Guys, I can't even count the days. I've been sick all week. I feel like trash. You know, when you have I don't know if it's a bad cold or the flu, but either way, I've been mad under the weather. So I had to postpone the Q&A stream that I had planned for Wednesday. I was supposed to go to work yesterday and today. I couldn't make it. I've literally just been having Marvel marathons at home by myself, which has been okay, but I've not had much energy for much else. So I've been watching shows and movies that I've missed that I haven't been able to watch from the past year or so. So that's been me. But so my voice isn't completely up there, but I'm drinking lots of green tea. Also put some lemon juice on as well, just to kind of But yeah, it's a lot. And it's been hella cold here lately. It's starting to get more and more cold. Next week I think the temperatures are gonna drop even more. So it ain't easy. And my head hurts as well, but you know what? It is what it is. We're here. We're gonna, try as best to do this live match preview for Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. The game will be, I believe, at 5:30 p.m. UK tomorrow afternoon. So it's an away game. I do want to, of course, before we dive into the game, talk about some other just news in general in regards to some of the players. AFCON is starting very soon, so we'll be addressing that. But before we do, make sure that you, of course, give this video a big thumbs up, as well as subscribing if you haven't already. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen. Feel free to also join the SFT membership. Link is pinned in chat. Also in the description box, we have actually updated the membership perks. So from next year, the new year, we'll start to do at least one live stream per month. Okay, I don't know if my Wi-Fi is doing a madness. Excuse me. Okay, I don't know if streamer. Okay, we're back. Either way, what I was saying was we're going to be doing one member live stream once a month, minimum once a month. And we're also going to be doing a pre-recorded, posting a pre-recorded member video as well once a month minimum. So those are kind of new perks for the membership. So if you want to join the membership, another way to support the channel is by feel free to join the SOT membership. Link is in the description box. Let me say hi before we fully dive in. Big up to Ming. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Henry. Do subscribe to Henry's channel. Also, do subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chat. Says smash the likes a little bit earlier. I know that he's live, I believe, at this time as well. So big up to him. Show him some love. Big up to Dark Crow. Big up to Jordan. Hey, you enjoy that, Henry. You got Discord. Not my own Discord. I've been on other people's Discord, but to be honest, I don't really use Discord at all, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, let's dive in. So this is going to be the last game of 2023, an away game coming back from a very epic, much needed win, a comeback against Aston Villa at home earlier this week on Tuesday. Well, this now is going to be away. And now Forest, they're coming back from slapping up Newcastle, I believe 3-1, with a freaking Chris Wood hat trick. Chris Wood was looking like prime Ronaldo, prime R9, the way he was literally putting Dan Burn on his knees. Pause, by the way, but you know what I mean. It was a madness. It was a madness. Literally. So then, I'm concerned. Anthony Elanga getting himself some more goal contributions, whether it is him scoring or whether he's assisting, he's getting those numbers up. And I know there's definitely been some people saying, "Oh, we made a mistake. We shouldn't have let him go." No, I think we definitely made the right choice with letting him go. I think we could have probably asked for more money. That's the only regret I have, that we didn't ask for more money. But he's ripping it up, doing incredible at Nottingham Forest, so I'm very happy about him for that. But I just hope that they're not going to slap us up. You know, I'm concerned. I'm not concerned. But yeah, Hannibal will be going on loan. On other news, most likely he will be missing out on AFCON, which will be starting in about little over 2 weeks from now. It's gonna kickstart on January 30th. No, not 30th, 13th. So we have Amrabat and Onana who will be going, but not Hannibal, which I'm thinking is a bit mad. But so he dropped out. He'll be going to loan most likely. The the teams that are being interested, amongst others, are Sevilla, Lyon, and Freiburg. While the talks with extending his Man United deal, that's still underway and that's still going on. So we'll probably still keep him. I don't know, maybe he'll leave by the next season, or you never know. But we're planning on extending his, contract, and for him to then go on loan, get some playing time, which I think is a smart move. Speaking on Onana and Amrabat, like I said, they will be going to AFCON, but Onana, I've been hearing, wants to postpone, because I think with he also plays for Cameroon. So Cameroon, I think they would want to have like a training match or something before AFCON starts. So he wanted to postpone that a little bit so that he can be available for when Man United plays against Wigan on the 8th, I believe. It's not going to be a Monday. So for me, I would have thought, you know what? Go to AFCON, represent your country, you stay there regardless how long it will be, and have Bayern there be able to start the Wigan game. I don't want him to have his first start be against Spurs, even though that'll be home, but still, we're going to be playing Wigan on the 8th, and then on the 14th, we're going to be playing Spurs at home. So I would want him to at least have gotten the game before then. But we have to wait and see what they do. And with Amrabat, also mentioning him, yes, he's going to AFCON as well, representing Morocco, but it's been reports saying that Ten Hag does not want to make that deal permanent. I mean, let's be honest, we've kind of seen that for a while, that he hasn't been playing that much now. In the last game, both he and Shaw was out due to, minor issues, injuries, and whatnot. So, or knock, I should say. But let's be honest, Amrabat and I definitely raved a lot about him when he played for Fiorentina. With last season, and of course with the World Cup for Morocco, being so historic for Morocco, with being the first African side to reach a semifinal ever. So, and he was definitely on the front line of that, being such a incredible player. But it's let's just say it hasn't worked out. Yes, maybe something has to do with that back injury that's had. I don't know. Just he's been too slow. For me, it's been like 2 games where I've been like, okay, wow. But then most of the other games has either been poor or just not that, I don't know. I think it is what it is. Now, hindsight, I'm thinking it's a good thing that we made it alone. I know that we didn't have the money and whatnot, but now you're kind of thinking it would have been worse if we would have bought him and then we had to stress about getting rid of him. But now it's like, okay, it wasn't an obligation to buy. It was an option, but you can send him back. So he will be going by the end of, the season. He'll be going. Most likely, he won't be going back to Fiorentina. He'll be going to another club. But Yeah, it's sad because he waited for us. We chased him all summer to get him on deadline day, and it hasn't worked out. So very unfortunate, a bummer. But hey, if he, God, my nose is running. If it's not a part of the plans, then it's not a part of the plans. That's what it is. That's what it is. So that's that. Big up to Bart. Bart says Elanga has more goal involvements than Garnacho, Rashford, Bruno, Anthony, Hojlund, and Brad Casemiro, Mount, Eriksen combined. But I feel that he is Premier League quality, not United quality. I think that's very fair. And I agree. I just think because a lot of people were doing like recency bias. We have to remember a lot of people were thinking, you know what? It's a good thing he left. He wasn't all that when he played. And he, even if we would have let him stay, there's no guarantee that he will be putting up these type of numbers for Man United right now. I don't think he would. And I rate him. I like him. But I'm if we're going to be developing some youngsters, I'm being honest, we will be screwing up his development 100%. So I'm happy that he left and that he's, cacaing, spreading his wings another place. And for Forest, I think that he's been exceptional. And then, maybe stays there 1 or 2 seasons, maybe even more, and then he can take a bigger step afterwards. Maybe he plays for another bigger club in the maybe more mid or another top 6 club in the Prem. I don't know. As long as it's not going to be like the Ops, but you never know. It could be like a West Ham maybe or a Brighton. You never know. And then maybe he goes and finds a good club in the Serie A or La Liga, maybe. I know that there were a bunch of clubs before he went to Forest. He had 10 offers. Dortmund was interested as well. What if he goes to Dortmund? You never know. Leipzig? Hey, I think he can rip it up for sure. The ceiling is the sky's the limit. I think that's the saying. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so like I said, when it comes to the injuries, if we go moving on to the team news, injuries. So Luke Shaw and Amrabat, they missed the last game. Most likely they're going to be out for this game as well. Mason, Mount, Casemiro, Sandro Martinez, Terrell Malacia, and Harry Maguire are expected to return in January, is what Erik ten Hag said in his latest press conference. So Victor Lindelof also obviously has been sidelined due to a surgery that he underwent not that long ago. So he'll probably be back also in a few weeks. So what Erik ten Hag is saying is that we're probably going to get a lot of players back by mid-January, most likely. So maybe I'm trying to think, will we then maybe have a couple of them back for the Spurs game? You never know. You never know. The thing is, though, after the Spurs game, there will be a 2-week break for like the whole of Prem or just in general, like a break. And then obviously the other some of the players that are in playing in AFCON, they're doing that, but all of the other players will be having a break. So it'll be maybe a good opportunity to get some players back. I don't know if we're going to be making any type of signings in January. United rarely do. But we have some targets, so I will be talking more about that next week for the new year. When it comes to Nottingham Forest, so they've had like a proper manager bounce with, the former manager got sacked, Nuno Espirito Santo. He now is the manager, former Wolves and Spurs manager. He kind of has the same situation in terms of injuries. Is what they've been dealing with as well. Forest will once again be without forward Taiwo Awoni and defenders Felipe and Serge Aurier. Willy Bully will be free to return after sitting out in the 3-1 victory at St. James's Park through suspension, but midfielder Ibrahim Sangare was booked in the Northeast and is banned for this encounter. So Sangare will not be available for this game. It'll be interesting. Pick up Ming. Yes, yes, yes. Nuno's Wolves were very defensive versus Man United, excellent during set pieces. United need to improve their defensive organization during set pieces. I agree. United need one right wing, two center midfielders, two center backs, and one striker. We need to sell players that are unstable, unsuitable, and some that are getting on a bit. I agree. I agree. I agree. We definitely. I mean, I wouldn't even. I think we probably would need a CDM and two central midfielders is what I would say. Two centre backs as well. Yeah, yeah. I would agree with that. I agree with that assessment for sure. Keep getting the likes up, everybody. Make sure we get the likes up. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Alright? So get the likes up and do subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see how many likes we have. Let's see. Let's see. We have 4 likes. Sometimes YouTube on the phone be doing a madness. It don't always showcase the best, but regardless, like, come on, people. Bart says Chris Wood will be deadly during set pieces. Beware Evans and Varane. Him and Morgan Gibbs White can surge past Mano. Yo, the way I don't know if you catch that, Bart, but I said it earlier on. The way Chris Wood sat Dan Burn on his bum. Might have been on his knees actually, but both bum, knees, potato, potato. For I think it might have been the second goal that he scored. I was like, yo, hat trick, So he definitely will be, licking his lips and being like, ooh, we gonna definitely do something against Man United. I'm concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Because the thing is, people, what we need to remember is with Man United, there's not really been much of a consistency of run of games this season with good run of games. It hasn't been at all. It's been poor performance throughout, and then there's been like, okay, the Chelsea game, wow, really good. But then after the Chelsea game, we were, thinking, okay, could this be the turning point? And I did say, I hope it can be, but I'm not sure because we can take one step forward and then we can take 2 steps back. You never know. And it ended up being exactly what I predicted, which was us then, you know, completely taking not 2 but 3 steps back as we did get slapped up to Bournemouth 3-0. Then after that, a lot of people, me included, thought we were going to lose against Liverpool. No, we drew 0-0. Great defensively. And then you're thinking, okay, can we do something against West Ham? No, and I did say, yeah, I'm concerned with West Ham. After they got humiliated by Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, I believe, then they showed up against us. And they won against Arsenal yesterday. West Ham, they ain't playing around. They ain't playing around. Do not get it twisted. So we then lost to them 2-0, I believe. And then we ended up getting a wonderful comeback against Aston Villa 3-2. So now it's like, okay, are we going to win against Forest away? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Because they haven't shown me that they're able to keep a good run of game. Like, okay, let's take it one game at a time. We did this game. Okay, we won. Can we get a win in the next game? No, probably not. Before I obviously showcase, my predicted score, I want, of course, show what I'm predicting in terms of the team. So literally, it's the exact same lineup as we had in the last game. Because why not? Why not? I really like the midfield of Maino and Eriksen. But it's not available. Casemiro is not available yet, so we're kind of screwed there. But I'm thinking Eriksen. Come on, man. But the thing is, I will not be shocked if Scott McTominay ends up, starting. I'll be annoyed. I was actually shocked when Scott McTominay was dropped for the last game. I was like, oh my God, Eric, have you learned? A bit too late, but you've learned. Rashford, played hey. He did his thing, got an assist. Definitely could have scored as well, but hopefully can build off of that. Garnacho with the brace probably could have got the single hat trick. Hojlund finally got, a goal. A lot of people sometimes be forgetting. The thing is, he now has 6 goals, I believe, in all comps, which also potentially might be 2 assists as well, I think. But he has obviously 5 goals in the Champions League and then 1 goal in the Prem. But the thing is, though, we have to build from that. You got your first goal in the Premier League. Can you now be able to get more goals? Can you now score? Because I've said once he gets his first goal in the Premier League, I do believe he's going to kick on, because that's kind of what it looked like in the Champions League, where he got his first goal against Bayern. That was in the first game. Even though, a lot of those games we did lose, we only won once and drew once as well. But regardless, like he did what he could do. He showed up. Okay, he showed up, and a lot of others didn't. Individual mistakes on other sides, goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bit of a madness here, but he did score, and then he ended up scoring more and more. So I'm thinking maybe he'll be able to score this time, is what I'm presuming and hoping. Garnacho looked very good on that right-hand side. Hopefully he can build off of that. And then, Bruno as that number 10, when Bruno is able to just be there up front, do his thing, then you do see a much better for him. Of course, it wasn't perfect in the last game, but did look, a lot of the players did show up in the second half, though I'm not even going to lie. Big up to Lumba, hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up, big up. But yeah, there was a lot of people that looked very good in that second half. So Dallo, probably won't be surprised if Dallo plays as left back again, even though Reguilon is available. Reguilon, I believe, probably will be going. I've heard that he's been linked with Dortmund, so he might after the spell, because we only have until January, so he probably most likely will be going. I won't be shocked. He hardly ever plays, and it is what it is. Wan-Bissaka, he looked alright when he played on that right. Evans, big up to Evans. I still think it's a mad signing that we signed a player that's been here, and he, comes with a lot of experience, won so much in the Prem, in general, with Man United. But he has showed up. He's been very solid, and Varane and him did look very good I would say obviously in the second half, because first half we were abysmal. Let's not, at least the first opening, like 20 minutes-ish, 30 minutes, we weren't really that good. But we showed up afterwards, and I just can we build off of that is the main question. Tolumba says, I have a feeling Scott might start. The thing is, that's also what I think probably would happen. But then again, I hope Ten Hag can still start Kobe Mainoo and Eriksen together, because Eriksen looked very good. At least progressing, moving the ball forward. He might not have the energy to run and press and da. There could be stints of it, but he won't do it for the majority of the time. But I just have a feeling, I think maybe Ten Hag will be able to start these two again. Just have McTominay be on the bench. Let him come off from the bench, yada, yada, yada. That's what I think. But the thing is, though, he might actually, to be honest, like I said, I'm not going to be shocked if McTominay does start. But I've been saying, when he doesn't score or assist, he offers nothing. Literally nothing. Henry says, when OT is demolished to rebuild, where are the team going to play their games? It's not going to be demolished, though, Henry. They're not going to do that. They're just going to be making some minor and some quick stuff. They're not going to demolish and rip everything and rebuild. That's not happening, by the way. Okay, Bart, get out of here. Get out of here. And it could be, as you're saying, Bart, as you responded to Lumba, it appears likely due to the physical presence that he offers. Mano needs a breather as you are putting him through the ringer. Yeah, I think that's why we need to get some more, Casemiro needs to come back ASAP. And also, we do need to get some more midfielders in for sure, be able to help. Because we can't have him. I don't want to completely run this kid to the ground. I don't want that to happen. But so far, he's been showing up. Okay, there was one mistake that he did against West Ham. But other than that, he's been amazing. And I'm very proud of him. And yeah, great talent. We just really have to protect this kid. Protect some of the talents that we have, but not just protect them. Protect them. Really. Real talk. And of course, like I said, Onana, I mean, that's a given. He's going to be there. Hojlund, I think, starts again, 100%. Martial, I believe, I don't think he's not available yet. He probably will be going in January, to be honest. Bart says Casemiro is not the solution. He cannot play as a single pivot and bring the ball from the defense on his own. No, but that's why you need to play a double pivot. I don't want to play a single pivot. Don't do that. Play a double pivot. When you have a Casemiro and Maino together, have them to be together. You have Casemiro as a 6, and you have Maino as the 8, potentially. Okay? Then I think that can work. Casemiro just focusing on destroying, okay, whenever, get the ball back, and then Maino progressing it forward. Literally. Big up Lewis, hope you're doing well. God, my nose is doing a madness. Sorry, people. Christmas sickness, Lord have mercy. But yeah, I think that's about that. I didn't want this live match preview to be the longest because my nose and my throat is effed. But yeah, so that's the lineup. I want to hear your score prediction now before we slowly wrap up. Bart asked, where will Mount play? If he's a 10, then you have Donny. First and foremost, don't even mention Donny. Donny's leaving. Donny literally is going to go on loan now to, where was it going to? Frankfurt. So he's not going to be here. So let's not even mentioning him at all. Bruno and him fighting for slot. Yeah, Eriksen. With Mount, to be honest, I have no idea. Thank you, Tulumba. A draw or a loss. I'm not going to lie. I wrote in my notes, I'm predicting a 1-1 draw. I want to say we're going to win, but I feel like we might either lose or we're going to draw. But I'm going to say 1-1, which I want to win. I want to win, but I can't. just from what we've seen, we win, we win, and then we lose or draw or something like that. Technically we only draw once though, but this could be the second one. I am concerned. I'm not super confident, but we have to wait and see. Lewis has to be positive 3-1 United. Lewis, I do think Hojlund probably scores that 1-1. Elanga probably also scores. So I'm going to say Elanga and Hojlund scores. Elanga for, obviously, Forest, Hojlund for United. So 1-1 is what I'm predicting. But I'm praying, manifesting that we win. It will be great to be able to win the last game of the year. Last game, guys. Last game. Bartes, get well. So if you want to feel better, you can look at the Premier League table, see which side is on top. I was actually just about to flip the finger to you right there, but I'm gonna send it to you telepathically. Show you the middle finger. Okay. 2-2 or 1-1. I hear you. I also would have thought 2-2 maybe, but I'm going to say 1-1. I hope we win though. But yeah, guys, I will be back tomorrow for the live match reaction. Hopefully I get better this week because it's going to be New Year's Eve on Sunday. This week has been a lot, but it is what it is. So big up to everybody that's been here. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers. Weren't able, unfortunately, to do that before the year ended. But you know what? We have other goals for next year, which we will be, 100%. We're going to be not giving up on those goals for this channel. And yeah, feel free to also join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. Once again, like I said earlier on, we will be from next year starting to do member live streams and dropping some pre-recorded member only videos as well, at least once per month for both of the things. So if you want to not be able to miss any of that, then make sure that you become a SFT member. Link is pinned in the chat and also in the description box. Big up. Yes, totally. We will get there more than you believe. The next year, actually, fun fact. Next year, 10K. That is technically that was one thing I wanted to do this year. Not been easy to do, but we're not giving up. We're doing that 2024. 10K. 10K. We're moving on to 3K. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful time. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you let me know what you're thinking about tomorrow's game, prediction with lineup and score. Let me know. And I'm back for the match reaction and from some other content from next week. See y'all very, very soon. And we are out. Bye bye.